And the first one is food, which is one of the largest expenses in any household. Now, food in this specific category, let me just show you a chart here showing you the difference between small stores versus large stores and how this can negatively affect people in lower income brackets. So you can see the difference between these two. What happens is that there's something known as a food desert, and food deserts can be inner cities, it could be in very rural areas, but these food deserts tend to be where a lot of people in poverty or in low income brackets tend to live. And so a lot of these big stores like Costco or Walmart or Trader Joe's, they tend to avoid these areas for a variety of reasons. But the issue here is that when they avoid those areas, it ends up being something known as a food desert, where the only food options for groceries are gas stations, convenience stores, like pharmacies, like CVS's, or things like Dollar General. And the problem here is that the prices in those smaller stores end up being a lot more than something like Costco or Sam's Club or these bigger stores. So you can see the price differences here. Now, this is from 2014, so some of these prices are a little bit off, but the differences in prices are probably very similar today. And so looking at some of these over 50% savings by going to one of these big stores rather than a small one. And another issue here is that a lot of people who are living paycheck to paycheck or don't have very much money, maybe they don't have a car, and so they can't afford to go drive to these various different locations to get the best prices on their groceries. And it's also very difficult to like lug groceries around on the public transportation, on a bus, or walking to the store if they have to. And so what ends up happening is that people in lower income brackets end up paying more for food, or they end up getting fast food, which is also why I believe there is some correlations between poverty and obesity and other things as well, because you end up having to go with whatever's nearby because you can't afford to get those other things.